Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. This is Mission 7 of the 10 mission campaign called Triangulation. Now, we're going to hear a little bit from the CIC on what it's all about.
Now that we know exactly what we're looking for, it wasn't that hard to find another instance of the frequency. At least on its broad spectrum. We'll still need one of the kitted raptors to get an exact location. But with a third set of coordinates, we can work out exactly where the transmission is coming from.
We know where it's coming from. The ship that brought the 12 colonies to Cyrannus. Galleon.
Whatever is there, we need to remember our primary objective. Find the source and figure out how it relates to Lachesis and its sudden interest in biological warfare.
Say for a moment it is Galleon.
He's buying into it.
Say it is Galleon. What would that give Lachesis it can't find anywhere else?
Galleon is a 2,000-year-old vessel that carried our people from Kobol. The hands of gods touched its bow. The possibilities it could contain are endless.
The possibilities I'm thinking of are less charming than yours. A lot of nasty things can grow, given 2,000 years unchallenged. I'd advise extreme hazards caution, Commander.
So there you have it. Another signal to go and find. So effectively a little bit like a repeat of the last mission, Mission 6, which wasn't that challenging, to be perfectly honest with you. However, here we are, we're jumping back into Cylon territory for the Triangulation mission, Mission 7 of the campaign. So, as you can see, I got a fleet of Battlestars, a Corvette. What we're going to do, we're going to get everything launched.
Launch the kitted Raptor as soon as there's clear runway. Time may not be on our side for much longer.
Yeah, our Raptor's going to get right out there and we're going to go looking for that signal. Now, we know there's going to be a huge Cylon presence here. Now, our Minerva battle class, our Jupiter, and our Artemis. We're going to move off in one location. I've decided also to go with a Celestra support ship as well, if I possibly can, just in case I start to run out of missiles. A lot of these, and armor plating, a lot of these missions now are being very missile heavy. I'm incurring a lot of damage, I'm losing a lot of ships, so I thought a support ship might be worthwhile. Of course they're not armed, very low armor, they are exactly that, a support ship. So we've also got a Ranger as well, my long range missile boat. So let's get our Signal Raptor out of the way, and then we're going to start engaging the Cylons that are currently on screen. So again, we've got to find the optimal sync position with the Signal's Raptor. Well, that'll pop up anytime soon, I'm sure, as soon as we keep flying around. So the guns are opening up on the revealed Cylon ships. Take them out with the long nines. And then we're going to use missiles, a missile salvo on the next ship that's going to reveal itself. Now there's some mines and there's some EMP things that the Cylons have flown out. We're unable at the moment with our Raptors to disarm those. So we're just going to have to be careful. Okay, there's a Phobos. We're going to make sure that gets a good pasting. Slight movements now. We're going to get our Raptor over to where I kind of think that signal's going to pop up. Either way, I want it away and out of the Galactica and another Battlestar's firing solutions. Okay. Yep, it's a hostile mine detected. We're going to make sure that doesn't really spoil our day. Again, we've got an Arachne that's turned up, it's revealed itself. We'll focus all our guns onto that. Again, our Vipers are in play as well, our Raptors are in play. They can give us all, you know, good fire support, rocket support. Just got to be careful over these mines as well. Something's launched missiles. We're going to launch missiles back at that and take it right out to that Arachne is getting a right pasting.
The people who sat in the cockpit fighters walked hand in hand with gods. We are about to find the very ship that took humanity from its cradle to home. If that is not enough to kindle your faith, then you are lost, Doctor.
So the talky bit. If you like what you're seeing so far of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock and the other DLC missions that I've been uploading, hit that like and subscribe button. Either way, this is turning out to be a good campaign. The story does certainly make it, and also the skirmishes that you can do inside the game are also have been updated as well. A little bit of extra strategy. So there's our marker. We got to get our signal raptor out there. We've got a Viper in defense of our signal raptor as well. If we lose the signal raptor, it means we're also going to lose the mission. Just as if you lose the Galactica, you will also lose the mission as well. So I'm expecting more Cylons to jump in any moment. Again, we can't disable that mine. Our Raptors are too far out. More Cylons have turned up. Again, more Arachne ships. And I've always said in all my videos, I really can't get to grips with those Arachnes. They're a right pain of a ship. They really are. A modern looking ship as well, has to be said. Nowhere near as bad as the base stars, but this game is going to introduce a new base star to us as well. Not like the old traditional circular round base stars, but something that's more angular and akin to what we've seen in the reimagination of 2003 and Ron Moore. So again, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection is out on the 27th of August. This is a press release that I have been playing, and thank you very much to Black Lab and Slithering Games for giving me this press release. So our Manticore is taking a bit of a pasting. Well, we always thought it would. So you had to fluff up the fleet numbers, really.
I'm receiving the sample now.
How long until we have a location, Mr. Singh?
I'll have jump coordinates by the time commanders cleared the toasters, sir.
And now it's simply a case of wiping out the rest of the Cylons on the board with our units, and then moving on to the next mission, where, as you see from Mr. Singh, our watch officer, they have located the source of the signal. So they've got 3 signals now, and they can form a triangulation, which is what the entire mission's called, triangulation. So we're making good use of our missiles here. We've lost the Manticore. We knew we were going to. Missiles are coming into that Arachne. More Cylons are jumping in. Look at that, 4 Cylons now. They really don't want what we've found getting out. But fortunately, we got enough ships there now to take them out. So we're going to use as many missiles as we possibly can. We're going to move our support ship just out the way. Again, more focused fire.
Yes, sir.
Move our big battle stars in to engage those 4 ships. Okay, so far so good. They're launching missiles. I've got no time to swing the Battlestars around to use flak. Well, torpedoes they're using. There's always that hope that they'll miss with the torpedoes as well. As soon as you think, oh, they're going to fire, you know, always try and change your elevation so they go right past you. But I think they're going to hit me square on those 2 Battlestars on either side. So the Jupiter, the Galactica's definitely going to get it. Of course, you can also use your Viper Squadrons. Your Viper Squadrons can be used to take out some of the missiles that are in play.
Ranger is taking damage.
Now guided missiles are coming in, so they've got to be the big Argos class. With torpedoes being launched like that and missiles, got to be the Argos class.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to find out as soon as they release. So we're going to swing our Ranger around, so we don't lose those twin missile batteries that the Ranger has. We're going to get our fighter squadron in there as well to engage the final Cylons on the right-hand side. More torpedoes coming in. We're getting a right pasting. That Minerva is really getting a pasting now. It's about to go. It won't be long before it does. We're not going to be able to launch, so that means those two other Battlestars then are now going to have to take the brunt of the work. Armories are offline. Galactica's getting a right pasting. Yeah, a base star's revealed itself. What have we got in support?
So say we all. Got it.
Let's get some munitions on the go. Fire at least another salvo of missiles at that base star. Also hit it with the guns. Change its posture as well into a defensive posture.
So say we all.
Of course, I've got a Minerva left at the beginning, in the middle. Gonna get its guns on that as well.
Commander.
Try and knock as much of this armor plating out with the missiles as we possibly can.
Hostile unit identified.
Again, more Cylons revealing themselves. I mean, to be fair, my major problem here is going to be that base star. It's going to take that Minerva out. It's really weak. There's got to be an Argos up there.
Confirmed squadron target. Missile tubes prepped.
Again, more Cylons I've got to take out. So our fighter squadron is taking that out as well. We've got our Ranger still in play.
Celestra is taking damage.
That Minerva is going to go. It's going to go. Base star is down. Another base star has revealed itself on Dradus. Time to engage. Of course, we've used a missile salvo to take that original base star out. We're going to maneuver our Jupiter to keep lashing it with its guns. Still make that other Minerva to be relevant in the area. Of course, the missiles are rearming. We'll focus the other Battlestars directly at it.
Minerva is taking damage. Celestra is taking damage.
So far, so
Celestra
good.
down.
So, Minerva down. The Ranger's still in play. The other Minerva we've got in situ.
Yes, sir.
Let's see if we can't cause a little bit of damage before that ship bites it. Defensive posture. End turn. Even if I'm expecting it to go, it's done its job. It held off quite a big battery from the Cylons we had. We've got armour at the back, so we'll present the rear of the ship towards the Cylons. That base star is down.
Battlestar is being hacked. A Battlestar is being hacked.
And now just a remaining mop-up of the remaining Cylon ships in the area. Now I've kind of forgotten my little Ranger down there. That's probably got a huge missile battery that it can unload. Let's fire a double salvo from there. Get our Vipers in play as well. Still got some Raptors with their rockets. They're trying to hack a Battlestar. And there it is. He's out. Totally destroyed. Swing those ships around now. And just chase down the last of the Cylons. And that's all there is to it. We have our signal, we've got our triangulation. That's effectively Mission 7 of Battlestar Galactica Resurrection, folks. What will we find there? Well, we already know we're going to be after those Taipan fighters, which look like the Thunder Fighter from Buck Rogers. What will we find? Will we find the ancient Kobol ship? Only time is going to tell.
Battlestar is being hacked.
Again, the Cylons, a last-ditch effort, trying to hack the Battlestars. Focus fire on that Arachne. Oh, we're going to give him some missiles. Our Minerva still going, limping away out of the battle so we don't lose that ship. Missile salvos going into that Arachne. The Jupiter, the other Minerva, and the Ranger closing their big guns, lashing it, taking its armor down. That's going to be it. Kapow. Cylons out. Are there any more? It would seem that there is, because the mission hasn't ended. Well, this won't take long at all. We just got to get over there. Again, out of missiles, because that would have ended it really quickly. A couple of turns now, finish off that final Cylon, and that is going to be it. That really is going to be it. Again, I don't want to, at this late stage, lose that Minerva. It's on fire, it's burning, it's a right old pasting.
Battlestar is being hacked.
And perhaps just do it the old-fashioned way and just move ourselves right to the top of the screen. Let the guns do the work. So it's a Phobos we're currently after, not particularly heavily armoured. Just get this done as quick as we possibly can, and then move on to the next mission. Again, we're launching a missile salvo. The Phobos won't be able to stand up to that. It's quite a light armoured Cylon ship. One more turn at most. Guns will be in range, and that'll be it.
Ranger is taking damage.
Slight changes to ensure our guns stay in range. End turn.
Ranger is taking damage. Yes, Commander.
So like I say, if you've liked what you've seen so far, Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection is available August the 27th, 2019. This is a press release. Thank you very much to Slytherin and Black Lab Games for this. Campaign, 10 voice-acted missions giving you a bit of story, and it marks the beginning of Season 2 of the DLC that's going to be released. With more and more release, we're getting more and more closer to the reimagination and the modern-day ships that you can see in the Ron Moore reimagination of Battlestar Galactica, but also a couple of nods as well to the old 1970s version, the Richard Hatch, Lorne Greene, Dirk Benedict era of the show as well. So, I've been Ricardo. Thank you very much for watching. As you know, I always play the FMV sequence after the battle at the end of every sort of strategy session. There's also a bit of talkie-talkie as well from the voice actors as well, set in the context of what's been going on in regards to this particular mission. We're getting very close now, this being mission 7. 10 missions, like I said. That's where we are. Thank you very much for watching. Stick with it, watch the FMV at the end, and check out for more videos in the series of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock Resurrection. So say we all, and see you soon.
Subsystem repairs are complete. Recalling squadron. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what you get, frackers.
Order received. Clean up and de-escalate.
One more to starboat, or do it.
We have to use up the full arm. Good day.
All hostiles are down and the triangular...
Reel in our birds and prepare for jump. I don't like working on a ticking clock, but we're the only ones out here, and Latches isn't going to give us another chance if we frack this one up.
Escort Priority 1 still online.
Escort clear zone intact. Priority 1 is in safe hands. Target acquisition. Control now.
Priority 2 is online. Optimizing That got a little messy. That's right, Captain. That's right.
No toaster's gonna do me like that. Not today.
They're breaking. Push the line.
They never stood a chance.
All right, let's bring our people home.
This is actual. Cleanup command confirmed.
Time to clean up and go home.
That's what you get, frackers.
Order received. Clean up and de-escalate.
One more to starboard, or do it.